Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to try something new. You like? Huh? I'm in the mood for a journey, for a safari. So let's start there. Safari. A lot of people know that word, safari. I think it's like known worldwide. But did somebody ever tell you that actually it's a Swahili word which is kind of borrowed from Arabic? Safari. It means take a journey, take a long journey. It doesn't really mean taking a touristic journey to somewhere nice, in the tropics or wherever. It means just take a long walk, go on a journey. Anyway, I feel like I'm in the safari mood, because the weather outside is horrible, guys. It's raining, it's gloomy. I can barely see anything because it's foggy everywhere outside I look. It's just fog, 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 guys. There's one thing that I don't like. It's the beginning and the end of winter. I don't like the beginning of winter, when the season changes. It's at the moment it's still fall, autumn, and the temperatures are going down and down. The days are becoming shorter and shorter until we reach somewhere, I think in December. I don't know the shortest day. And this period until when it's really winter, like when the snow starts to fall, it's just the most gloomy time of the year for me. It makes me sick, really sick, and I hate it. It drives me crazy, guys. I don't know. I'm not made for this kind of, I'm not made for this. I'm made for sun and shine. That's me. Anyway, I'm having a cup of tea, and I decided to make this video, just for fun, just to see how it works. So as you remember, if you've watched my other videos, I am from Kenya, obviously. Jambo, Kenya. But I live in Germany now so many years, so and I've made Germany my home. It's my second home, and most probably I'm going to stay here for many years to come. I really hope, but you never know. My options are always open. And I've seen in the YouTube, a lot of people from different countries, they make these tag videos, like the Kenyan tag, I don't know what, it's all kind of tags, So today I thought I could try to make a Kenyan tag, but with a twist. So I'm not going to make the traditional one where I say what's your name, what kind of Kenyan stuff you have in the house and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. Everybody does that, right? So I'm going to do it differently. So for those people who don't speak Swahili, you might get lost, but I'll try my best to bring you in and to translate everything that I say. So this is how I'm going to make my tag. I will take the normal traditional way of doing the tag, and I'll also try to say 10 Swahili proverbs. Guys, 10 Swahili proverbs. And then I'll try to translate the Swahili proverb, and I'll try to explain what it means. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. I am so... Anyway, so first question. Where do you come from? Well, I come from Kenya. I was born in Kenya, and I come from a small village on the slopes of Mount Kenya. The nearest town is called Embu. Watu wa Embu mpo. Now, what's the next question? What is your favorite Kenyan dish? My favorite Kenyan dish would be nyama choma and ugali. Roasted beef and ugali. What's ugali in English? Like you take maize flour, you mix it with hot water, you twist it and turn it until it becomes like puree, or no, not puree, like fufu, fufu. And then it's kind of dry, kind of soft. Some people like it soft, some like it dry. And then You use this to eat with the roast beef. That should be my favorite. But I like sukuma wiki, I like githeri, I like chapo, chapati. Oh my gosh, I like everything Kenyan. What's your favorite town in Kenya? That will be surprise. Not Mombasa, guys. I like the beaches, but my favorite will be Nakuru. Nothing can beat Nakuru. That's the melting pot of Kenyan goodness. Guys, just Google Nakuru, you know what I mean. Now, say one Swahili proverb and explain what it means. My first proverb, I promised to say 10, so this is the first one. I will say, chelewa chelewa utapata mwana si wako, because that's so famous. Chelewa chelewa utapata mwana si wako. The direct translation is, if you get too late, you might find that the child no longer belongs to you. Chelewa chelewa means you're too late. You'll get mwana, you know, a child, or the child is not yours. What does that mean? I mean, like, I think it applies to situations like, let's say you have an appointment, a very serious appointment, and then you get to the appointment too late, and then let's say it was like a job that you've been invited to, and let's say the employer had offered the job to, let's say it's just let's take a cashier job. Like, that's what happens in Kenya, you know, like you have a cashier job and the employer picks the people who, you know, as they come. So you're told, okay, come tomorrow, we have a position for you, but you have to be there at 7, and then you come at 8, and then you find that the place has been given to somebody else who arrived earlier than you. So you're too late, so the job is not yours. Okay, now the second proverb will be bura yangu siibadili na rehani. Bura yangu siibadili na rehani. Wow, this is a hard one. Bura, I think it's a kind of a clothing. You know, in the old days they had these clothings and they would name them differently. And rehani is kind of a fancy new clothing. So bura will be an old clothing, rehani will be a new clothing. So bura yangu si badili na rehani means I'm not going to change. I mean, and the rehani is like a new fancy clothing or fancy something, but that you don't yet have. The bura, the old clothing or the old thing you have, the rehani you don't yet have. You're just hoping to have. So bura yangu si badili na rehani would mean I don't want to change what I have, my old clothes, to a new one that I don't know I'll ever get. Is there an English equivalent for that? I think it could be the same like the Swahili, the English, a bird, you know, bird at hard is better than 9 in the bush, something like that. It's kind of the same. So back to the traditional Kenyan Tag. Which languages do you speak? Kenyan languages. Which Kenyan languages do you speak? Well, I speak Kiswahili or Swahili, whatever you want. I can speak a little bit Sheng. I'm not so good. Sheng is like a mixture of Swahili and English, you know, Sheng, Swahili and English. So let me say something in Swahili first. Nawapenda nyote, mbarikiwe, mbaki salama. I love you all, be blessed. I leave you in peace, or at peace, whatever. Let me say something in Sheng. Nieje wazee, I can't speak Sheng. Nieje wazee, mnadu. Hi guys, what are you doing? Nieje wazee, mnadu, mnadu. Mna is Swahili, do is English. Do, to do. Mnadu, mnafanya, what are you doing? Okay, so I will speak Kikuyu a little bit. I'm not fluent, but I speak Kikuyu, and of course my mother language is Kiambu, Boyega. Do you have a Kenyan name? Obviously, how can I not have a Kenyan name? Duh. I have a Kenyan name. I have a Kenyan family name and I have a Kenyan middle name. My Kenyan middle name is Ngari, Ngari. A lot of Westerners, they can't even pronounce it. They say Ngari. Guys, it's Ngari. The N makes the G pop, makes the G pop. Ngari. And it means leopard, the leopard, the animal. And in Luo, leopard is called Kwach. So I decided to adopt Kwach as my African name, my artistic African name. So that's why my YouTube channel is called Kwach, melanated Kwach, the dark-skinned leopard. Now you know, now you're in the know. My family name, I decided to change it to a German one because the Germans were butchering my family name. Guys, one day I went for an appointment and I missed the appointment because I didn't realize that they had called my name, but I didn't know that they were calling me. I thought they were calling somebody else, So I don't want to say my family name here on camera, but guys, I had to change it because it was irritating me. And the thing that was coming out of their mouth was reminding me of shit, like shit. So every time I would hear my name, I would think of shit. I'm like, guys, you're calling me shit. So gone forever. But I still love my family name and I still include it in my documents. Okay, the third Swahili proverb. We've done 2, right? Now this will be the third. I still have to do, oh my god, this is too many. Maybe I have to make 2 videos. The third one will be kupanda mchongoma, kushuka ndiyo ngoma. Kupanda mchongoma, kushuka ndiyo ngoma. Wow, this is hard to translate. Kupanda means to climb. Mchongoma is a kind of a tree that has thorns on it. It's like an acacia, acacia tree which has thorns on it. So climbing an acacia tree is very easy. Kushuka is to climb down. Climbing down is the hard part. When you're climbing up, I think because the thorns are like, the tree is like this and then the thorns are growing like this, like that. So when you're climbing, it's able to, circumnavigate. It's able to go, you are able to go, up and up without really getting hurt by the thorns. But when you're coming down, because the thorns are pointing like this, when you're coming down, you're like, you know what I mean? So kupanda mchongoma, kushuka ndiyo ngoma. It means, for example, if you start something, let's say like, if you go or if you follow a wrong path, to start towards the wrong path is very easy. Like, let's say people who become alcoholic, they didn't start out as alcoholics. It started small, with 1 glass of wine, 1 bottle of beer, and then they were like, oh, let me try 2, and the next thing they know, they were doing a whole crate every day, and then they became alcoholic. They became dependent on alcohol. And so getting out of that situation, the alcoholic, becoming sober again, is very hard. So becoming an alcoholic is very easy, but becoming sober is very hard. That's what that proverb means. So guys, don't overindulge, okay? Moderation. Tea time. Now, the fourth saying, not a saying, are they actually proverbs? Are they proverbs or are they sayings? No, they are proverbs. They could be sayings also. They are sayings. Then the fourth saying will be, chendacho kwa mganga hakirudi. Chendacho kwa mganga hakirudi. That which goes to the medicine man doesn't come back. Like when you give a gift to a medicine man, you don't get it back. Well, this is a strange one because, in them days when they used to believe in witchcraft and medicine man and stuff, I've never been to a what are they called? I've never been to a wizard. I've never seen one in my life. I don't even believe in witchcraft, by the way, and all that stuff. And anyway, people believe in such things, and whatever gifts you give to these people, the wizards or the medicine man or whatever they're called, you don't expect to get it back. I don't know how to apply this saying in a normal setting, in a normal day-to-day setting. Maybe it's like Like if you gift somebody something, you just give it, it's a gift. Don't expect that somebody to pay you back with another gift. Maybe, I don't know, but I think I'm wrong. But guys, could you help me there? But that's what this proverb says. Was that the fourth? Yeah, it was the fourth. Now, tell us what you liked most when you're growing up as a child. What I liked most when I was growing up as a child is the freedom of village life. OMG, guys, I've never been so happy in my life as when I was a child. I was so happy when I was a child, when I was growing up. The freedom, just being there, being carefree, playing with other children in the village, just running up and down, running around, creating our own football with polythene paper bags and stuff. It was so much freedom. I wish I could go back to that time, but I know wishes are not horses, right? But anyway, that's what I would say. Now let's go to the next proverb. That should be the fifth one. What have I not said? I'm forgetting my proverbs. I thought I knew all of them, guys. I have to make a break. The fifth one, the fifth proverb. Asiyesikia la mkuu huvunjika guu. Asiyesikia la mkuu huvunjika guu. Guys, are you catching up here? Swahili is a very lyrical language. We like rhyming things. Asiyesikia la mkuu huvunjika guu. He who doesn't hear what the elder person is saying, or the elderly are saying, will break his leg. Mkuu is the elder person. Guu is just like it's your leg basically, but it's mguu is the leg, but because we want the whole thing to rhyme, we don't say mguu, we say guu. So asiyesikia la mkuu huvunjika guu. So basically, if you don't listen to advice, at the end of the day, you'll be the one to hurt. You'll be the one, to get into trouble. So please, people, listen to advice if it's good advice, of course. And this is because, of course, in the old days, the elders were like the source of knowledge, the source of wisdom. So we had to listen to what they're saying, and we had to follow what they're saying. And if you didn't follow what they're saying, then you have to face the consequences. Okay, that is the fifth. The sixth one will be lisemwalo lipo lisilokuwemo lanja. Lisemwalo lipo lisilokuwemo lanja. Lisemwalo is whatever is being said, whatever is being rumored about. If you hear some rumors, some nook yuk yuk yuk, could be it's there already, and if it's not there, if whatever information, whatever you're hearing is not there, will come. It will still come if it's not yet arrived, whatever you've heard. I've heard, I heard. So how does that apply on everyday life? That's really hard, because it's like you hear something from somebody. Oh, I heard she's pregnant. You're like, really? She's what? She's pregnant. Yes. And then, but you're not sure, so then you have to wait to prove that the person is pregnant, and then if you're lucky, they'll be pregnant. What I mean, something like that. But again, this one I can't really apply in real life, but also it's used like a warning, like when you're told, like when you tell a child, don't do that because you're going to hurt yourself. The child may be like, oh, whatever, mother, you talk too much, but then they hurt themselves, and then you're like, I told you not to do that. Now you hurt yourself. Okay, so the seventh proverb will be usiache bachao kwa mswala upitao. Ooh, I like that one. Usiache bachao kwa mswala upitao. Bachao, pitao. Again, we are rhyming. This is the same like the one I said, brayangu si badili na rehani. It's similar. It says, don't leave whatever you have for something that you don't know if you're going to get in the future. Just appreciate and own what you have and be thankful for what you have, because you don't know whatever you've been promised if it's going to come. It may come, it may not come. So appreciate what you have, love what you have, be content with what you have, and if it happens that you get whatever you're being promised or whatever has been said is coming in the future, be thankful. So usiache bachao kwa mswala upitao. Good. Then what else should I say about the Kenyan tag? I forget the question in the Kenyan tag. What do people ask? What do you have in the house which represents your culture? I have a lot of things: clothing, art. I have paintings, so many things. So that's not really a big deal. The 8th. Guys, I'm so sorry. My Swahili, oh dear me. I'm forgetting Swahili, I think. But anyway, the 8th. Kitakachomoyo dawa. Kitakachomoyo ni dawa. Or you can just say kitakachomoyo dawa. You know, moyo is your heart, your soul, your spirit. I think it could imply all those things. So the heart just needs some medicine, but in this case it's not like the literal medicine. It's basically, you just need to be loved. You know, you just need love. All I need is love. All I'm asking for is to be loved. Kitakacho moyo dawa. So you can tell your better half, darling, kitakacho moyo dawa. Yeah. And then the other one, ukichamwana kulia, and that's the 9th one. Ukichamwana kulia utalia mwenyewe. Ukichamwana kulia utalia mwenyewe. Or you can also say it, ukiacha mwana kulia utalia mwenyewe. It means if you do not want your child to cry, you will end up crying. Like if you don't want to discipline your child, you'll be the one to suffer the consequences of the child misbehaving. Do you know what I mean? Because the child is not responsible yet. They're still young, they're underage. So whatever they do, whatever shit they come up with, you'll be responsible for it. So if you don't discipline your child, if they do something stupid, be ready to take the consequences, or to bear the consequences in good English, to bear the consequences, okay? So ukichamwana kulia utalia mwenyewe. And then I'm going to say something now about myself. How long have you lived in Kenya? I mean, I lived in Kenya for the better part of my life until I was 30 years old, I think. I was 30. And then I moved to Deutschland. I moved to Germany after that. So 30 years Kenya, the rest of my life here in Germany until now. And the 10th proverb, or the 10th saying, will be I forgot again. Oh my god, I forgot again. I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, guys, I forgot. I'm sorry. The 10th proverb will be in another video. Okay, I'll mention it in another video because, guys, I don't remember anymore. I'm getting old. Anyway, that's it for today. I have said 9 proverbs. I missed the 10th one because I can't remember it, but I'm going to try to remember it next time. And I wish you all the best, guys, and nawatakia kila la heri. I wish you all the best. Nawatakia kila la heri. Mbarikiwe, stay blessed. Nawapenda nyote. I love you all, guys. Bye.